Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ridge and Thomas console Steffy, and Finn defends Sheila. Moment on the Bold and the Beautiful. Carter makes the rounds with shocking news. Ridge and Thomas support Steffy, and Finn has an emotional response to Sheila's death. At the precipice house, Finn asks Steffy, "Are you sure you were okay?" He can't believe Sheila broke in there. He asks if they arrested her. Is that why the police drove off? Sheila flashes to the pecking and says, "No." Finn asks, "Where is Sheila?" Steffy turns and says, "She's gone, Finn. Sheila's dead." Bold and Beautiful's Jacqueline McInnes would tease his steam reunion. Finn's not making Steffy feel safe at Forrester. Brooke and Hope grasp in the design office and talk about the crazy night. Hope shares that Finn said the power went out at the precipice house. She was at the sanitarium to pick up a tradition for Douglas. She explains that Finn was good, and it was good to catch up, but he was upset about Steffy. Hope Brooke B&B Brooke asks why Finn's upset about Steffy. Hope says Steffy and Sheila had a battle. Brooke worries that Steffy should be careful. Sheila is veritably dangerous, and she should stay down from her. Hope questions how realistic that's when she's Finn's birth mama. They bandy Finn having a connection to Sheila. Hope has no sympathy for Sheila, but she feels for Finn. Brooke muses that it must be hard being the son of a monster. She doesn't condemn Steffy for wanting to set Sheila straight after she approached Kelly. Hope says Steffy told Finn that she wished Sheila were dead. She could tell it rattled him a bit. Brooke asks what Sheila expects. She shot them in cold blood. Hope empathizes with Finn and his passions for his own birth mama. In the main office, Thomas and Ridge are talking about him being in love with Hope when Carter bursts in. "Thank God you guys are still in. I just got a textbook from my contact at the police department. It's about Sheila." Carter Thomas Ridge B&B Thomas asks, "Did the bobbies pick her up for commodity?" Carter nods, "You could say that. Sheila's dead." Reading his phone again, Carter reports that the coroner was dispatched to pick up Sheila's body. Ridge asks, "Where?" Carter relays, "Steffy and Finn's house." At the precipice house, Finn asks Steffy, "What do you mean Sheila's dead?" "No, there's no way." Steffy replies, "She is, Finn." He asks again if she's sure. Steffy gasps, "Yes." Finn asks if the police shot her. Steffy says, "She wasn't shot, Finn." She cries, "It all just happened so presto. I had no choice." Finn's eyes widen as she tells him, "It was me. I did it. I killed Sheila." Steffy B&B Finn says she can't mean that. He stammers, "Oh my God, this is fantastic." He tries to wrap his mind around Sheila being dead and his woman being responsible. "You couldn't do commodity like that." Steffy cries, "I did." Finn needs to know what happened. Steffy says Sheila broke in there. She told her to get out, but she kept coming closer and closer. She seized a cutter. She had to cover herself. Steffy had no choice but to kill her. It was her or me. Finn asks, "You picked her?" Steffy looks at the crippled carpet and Finn's eyes follow hers. He walks over to regard at the spot where Sheila failed. Emotional, Finn chews his summary and gashes over. At Forrester, Thomas tries to call Steffy's landline. Ridge leaves Steffy a communication on her mobile to call him so he knows he's okay. Carter reports that Sheila was killed. Thomas and Ridge rush off, telling Carter to call us if he hears anything differently. Carter Thomas Ridge B&B in the design office, Brooke and Hope go over Steffy and Sheila's physical altercation at Deacon's apartment. They both feel that Sheila shouldn't be in similar close propinquity to Steffy's children, eatery job or not. Brooke would have done anything to cover Hope when she was little, and she still would. Hope says that as mothers, they'd each fight to the death if they had. Brooke hopes it doesn't come to that. Hope still feels bad for Finn. Brooke says Sheila's his mama in blood only. The stylish thing she did was to let him go. Hope questions if she ever really let him go. Finn doesn't blink what she's done in the history, but she's his birth mama. She wonders if Steffy's taking that into consideration. She has to imagine that on some position, Finn feels connected to Sheila. Hope B&B at the precipice house, Finn gapes at the bloody carpet and reprises, "So, you picked her? You picked Sheila?" Steffy had to defend herself. Just also, Thomas and Ridge blow in. Finn steps down as Steffy assures her family that the kiddies are okay, and explains that Sheila broke in and tried to attack her. She has commodity in her fund, so I seized a cutter. It was toned defense. I did it in tone defense. They all goggle and Finn gapes at the blood with gashes in his eyes. Finn B&B at Forrester, Hope and Brooke continue talking about Sheila, who keeps getting down with her crimes. Hope still can't help but be bothered about Finn. She doubts it helps him if Steffy is envenoming Sheila. Brooke thinks it was reckless to defy her at Deacon's. Hope says Sheila was esteeming the boundaries, but now she feels for Finn, who can't help that his mama is Sheila Carter. Just also, Carter busts in and says he has shocking news. Sheila's dead. At the precipice house, Thomas and Ridge assure Steffy and ask if she needs to talk about it. Steffy's still in shock. She recalls hearing the loud noises in the storm before the power went out. She turned around and there was Sheila. She told her to stay down from her, but she got closer and closer. She dived at me, and I just replied. Thomas tells Steffy she had no choice. I am sorry you going through this. Ridge is so glad his son's okay. Meanwhile, Finn quietly cries as he thinks of Sheila telling him that she'll always love him. Steffy tells Ridge and Thomas that she told the police everything, but they said an operative may come over to question her. Finn flashes to Sheila asking him to make Steffy leave her alone so she can just live her life. Steffy worries to Ridge and Thomas that she might be charged. I allowed. She was going to shoot him. However, I might be dead right now if I didn't reply. Finn hears Sheila's voice in his head constantly telling him she loves him. When Ridge says that Beast got what she merited, Finn interrupts, Beast? She was my mama. Sheila was my mama. Finn turns to Hope Logan. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say John Finnegan will turn to someone unanticipated this week on the CBS Cleaner Pieces, and Steffy Forrester is going to be seething over his treason. Still, it's Hope Logan, if there's anyone Steffy hates as important as Sheila Carter. So, of all the shoulders to cry on in Los Angeles, Finn turns to his woman's other nemesis for comfort. Keep reading for all the wild details, then's what's coming up next on The Bold and the Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Steffy Forrester scares John Finnegan. Finn was obviously taken suddenly by his woman. Steffy wishing his mama Sheila dead. Sheila has done some monstrous effects to the Forrester family over the times. But, it's still unsettling to hear your woman wish death upon your mama. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Finn turns to Hope Logan. Finn has always been a bit of Dudley Do-Right, and Steffy's vicious commentary about Sheila easily rattled him on The Bold and the Beautiful. According to B&B spoilers, Finn will turn to the last person anyone anticipated to open up about his dilemma. This week Finn and Hope will catch up and bandy their collective problem, Sheila Carter. Hope has an intriguing perspective on this situation since she's presently not speaking to her father Deacon Sharp over his gal. Finn needs a shoulder to cry on. Still, Finn is going to need a shoulder to cry on, and the stars are aligning for that shoulder to belong to her nemesis Hope Logan, if The Bold and the Beautiful rumors are true and Steffy puts Sheila in the sanitarium or indeed kills her. Suckers suspected months ago that there was a Steffy Finn Hope love triangle brewing, and it looks like the B&B pens could be heading in that direction. But, where does that leave Thomas Forrester? Do Hope and Finn have further in common than Finn and Steffy?